What's up, guys? I know it's been a little over a week or two. I apologize. I did end up going to that neighborhood sale this past weekend. There were only like 10 houses. I did get that out there a little bit late, truthfully, but I did only get one or two things and one lead that actually came to fruition that I'm going to show you. But that's just the appetizer of this video. There's actually something that's a lot cooler that you will be seeing soon. But before we get started, let's get one of those in there for good measure, huh? All right, so I'm an idiot, I know, bear with me. So this is the first thing here. This lady, I asked her last weekend if she had any video games, and she was like, I think I have an old Game Boy, but let me go find it. And it took her a few days, but she actually texted me back, which was really cool. Her and her husband are moving back to Washington, D.C. This thing, besides that little mark right there, this is one of the cleanest Game Boys I've ever seen. That's super clean too. She said only her and her husband played it, and they only ever had Tetris, which is the most depressing thing I've ever heard. But anyway, she knew the value of all this stuff. It is what it is. I'll probably be able to get like 60 for that guy, maybe 70 because of the condition it's in. I'm going to pair Tetris with it. This Bose speaker. Okay, speakers, even though it's the old iPod dock, look out for these, especially if they come with the remote there, because those will actually do pretty well. I should hopefully get like 50 shipped for that. Then I got these two Walkmans that are pretty cool, maybe like 15 bucks a pop on those. So we're looking at around 150-ish before fees, and then my investment as well. Okay, these are financial calculators. Unfortunately, they're HP 12C. You really want to look out for 11C and 15C. I got really excited when she sent me a picture today of those, but unfortunately, they're 12C, which only go for about 20 each, but they do come with the cases, which is neat. They just need the batteries to be replaced, but the 15C and the 11C can push upwards of $100. So for all of that there, I paid $60. So I'm hoping to, after fees, probably make about $100. So that's not that bad. They were super nice people too, and they were a little hesitant at first, but I'm glad they gave me that stuff. All right, so next up, I don't want to ruin the surprise. You might have just saw it, whatever. A lot of people at my work know that I do resale on the side, and I've got some pretty close friends at work. And one of them was like, dude, I have a PS2 and a lot of good games. So I was like, yeah, dude, bring it. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to cover the fees, the shipping, the taxes, and all that, and then we're just going to split the profits, which is super nice of my buddy Stan. So let's get into the more common stuff first. So all of these are complete, even though two of them are missing cases. You know, all of these will probably fetch around 10 bucks or less. Some of the notable ones here: Enter the Matrix, Black. You got Ratchet and Clank there, Kingdom Hearts. That's like my favorite game of all time. Shout out Sora. But a lot of those really aren't worth anything, but that's okay. Maybe Stan, we can get around 40 for this lot. Stan took really good care of all of his games. Shout out. These are all complete again, which is cool. And then some of the heavy hitters from his collection. You got Gran Turismo 2 for the PS1, and this is complete as well. It comes with the user manual, which is really cool, like kind of like a car would, and then the I don't want to mess this up. And then the reference manual, which is I guess more for the kind of the car thing, but that's really cool. They don't make games with this kind of stuff anymore. Awesome. Hoping to get like 15 or 20 for that. Resident Evil Outbreak, the sequel to this, is worth a bit more, but because of the condition that these are in, I'm hoping we're getting around 20 here. These are great games, all the Jak and Daxter stuff, even the one on the PSP, but this is surprisingly not worth that much. Maybe 10 or 15. Resident Evil 4, 15. Resident Evil Code Veronica X, probably 15. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal, probably another 15, and then Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. So, the best part of this entire deal is what he had here. He, again, took really good care of his stuff. He's got a PS2 complete in box with the instruction manual and the registration guide, the styrofoam inserts, and this thing is freaking clean. It's just, you can see my fingerprints there. That's just from dust because he hasn't taken it out. But I mean, props for being a kid and bringing this to college. Drunken, crazy nights, and just being a careless little kid and still having this thing just in tip-top shape. The box is in great condition as well. This is a rare model. It's the SCPH 30,001 right there, as you can see. And then I love the backs of old, consoles and stuff. It's got all the old games on there, some of the other accessories you can get. I'm hoping this goes for $150, if not more. We'll see what happens there. It depends on the market, but I did list it at a good time. And then he's also got 3 PS2 OEM controllers and also the good old-fashioned multi-tap where you can invite your buddies over before online was a thing. So that sucker should maybe get around 15. But look, this is part of the reason I do this. I like to help friends out, and of course, making money on the side is great as well for me. But he's never going to use this stuff again. I get nostalgia's there, but it's good to be able to help out friends, and I'm glad that I'm kind of promoting this side business a little bit because, a lot of my friends and family know that I do this now. I think like the last few of my videos have been referrals or people's own collections. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know when the next video is going to be. Things are getting kind of busy right now with work and other stuff. But yeah, that's where we're at. And probably in the next video, I'll let y'all know how all this stuff did after it sells. But yeah, please like the video and enjoy. Thanks, guys.